Welcome to Intoxication Station. I'm Raymond,
Justin?
and today we're going to talk on the Storm Distillery over in downtown Inverness. Now, when we went, well, little caveat to it. So I went at a separate time that Strickland did.
But I also went at a separate time than you did.
So when this episode debuts, we're going to have the full interview of David, the owner of Storm Distillery.
Right.
And in doing so, we discussed on the story that brought him to where he was today. Yeah, backstory, if you will.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So it really is an amazing place. Unfortunately, due to scheduling and whatnot, we weren't able to go together. Hopefully, we can correct that at some point.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, just a brief summary with the place. We'll make sure to have pictures rolling along with the footage here. But the inside of the place is amazing.
Oh, yeah, no, I loved it.
As far as, like, the overall design and everything.
Right. Well, when I went, we had a not open mic, but yeah, there was a singer there. He did great. Enjoyed every minute of it.
And that's one thing that I do like about Storm. They are really focused on the local community, just like any other places that we've been to thus far. And because of that, there's a lot of local talent that's to the area. Plus, there's a lot of inter-business intermingling, such as the ghost tours that you mentioned.
Yeah.
So
I definitely want to do that.
So hopefully around Halloween time, we might be able to get on a tour up that direction. I'm really not so much in the spooky stuff. You, on the other hand, yeah, hardcore on the spooky, ooky stuff.
Well, here's the best part of it, though, is he got it legal so you can walk around downtown Inverness with your drinks.
Open container being a key factor.
And the reason he did that was for his ghost tours.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome. So you can take a spooky ghost tour and like, I can't handle this. Have a drink. We're good.
Handle it now.
Yeah.
Now, when I did the interview with David, he was explaining to me all the details of, well, as many details as he could manage.
Right.
When it comes to all the distilling that they do on premise, because they make their own rum on premise, vodka, absinthe, which is a cool one. That's something that we haven't seen thus
I was not expecting that. It was, woo, it'll get you where you're going.
Oh, yeah. Which, considering all the ingredients that go into absinthe, I mean, it's a legitimate cocktail.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the only one that's missing is the wormwood that, makes you hallucinate, but
So,
woo, still strong.
So on the interview that we did, he did explain a little bit more history, did explain a little bit of the details in history with absinthe,
Right.
on how it came to conception, all the ingredients that go into it and whatnot, which is pretty cool. I mean, he was full of knowledge, full of history of every distilled spirit that he produced.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which, with some of the places that I've been to, that you've been to, they're usually one trick ponies.
We have beer.
Oh, now, as far as that goes, it's in a great location. I was very fortunate. I didn't realize how busy downtown Inverness was going to be on a Wednesday afternoon of all times.
Right? You would never expect that, but like just where the location is, it's like it's right off the water because it's not so much downtown, but just a little further up the road. And when people are coming off the water, they're like, I didn't know I needed food, but I guess I do now.
Yeah, it's totally going to happen at this point. And in between that, it's really easy. It's a really easy place to walk around. So if you wanted to go through and do like a booze cruise or a booze walk throughout the Inverness area, I mean, even hit up the restaurants over there as well too.
Yeah, they're definitely primed for a pub crawl, which we definitely have done.
Yes, unfortunately, we weren't able to get footage on it. But I mean, all things being said, it was a cool experience and drew me into the area more than just off of what you said, because you've been up there quite often, or quite a bit, I should say. I didn't have any of the spirits that David had up there, only because I was suffering from a pretty decent hangover from the night before.
Oh, trust me, I tried them.
I did try the moonshine that he had on premise.
That was delicious.
Yeah, I did try his blackberry moonshine and his peach moonshine. It was so good.
Look, if it comes to moonshine and all he wants to sell is moonshine, he's got it going. But like every other drink there, they make it good and they make it strong.
Which is what you want in a place that is a distillery. You want to make sure to taste the product itself.
You are definitely get what you're paying for when you go there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I did like about the place is how the setup was overall, aside from the interior being designed the way it was, which hopefully we should be able to scroll some footage through here. But it was dark but still bright at the time. At the same time, it had a very warm ambiance to the place.
Oh, yeah.
Is what I liked about it. But what I also liked was the fact that he had multiple mashes going on at different times in different parts of Storm Distillery to add to the art, the art that is the place, which I thought was super cool. Because I mean, with some distilleries that I've been to, anyways, I haven't done the Kentucky bourbon crawl or anything, but with some of the places I've been to, yeah, they'll have barrels in the background, and yeah, they'll have very warm atmosphere on the inside, but almost sterile at the same time. Everything inside of Storm Distillery was functional. Every last bit of it.
I never thought about that. Well, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, everything's functional.
Right.
So at the time he had two mashes going. I can't remember exactly what he was doing. But I want to say that one of them was a rum that he was going through and producing, which that's just not even a percentage of what all he offers out there, because he does offer 3 different rums, 2 different gins, 3 different gins, 3 different flavors of absinthe with
but who likes gin? I mean, come on.
You get a piece to a wide audience.
No, I get it. I'm just giving gin shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you like gin, cool. I mean, we all can't be wrong at the same time. As far as repeatability goes, I would definitely go back up there again.
Oh, I'm definitely going back up.
100%. Because between the history that's in the establishment, because it's one of the original buildings from, I believe, 1920, 1910, somewhere around there.
1900.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 1900s was only 20 years ago, or 25 years ago, if you want to go that route. In doing so, great atmosphere, great place. I do want to go back up there again just to see the progression of it. At the time of the recording of the interview, they had just celebrated their 1-year anniversary up there.
Right.
Which is really cool. Not sure which one's going to come out first as far as editing purposes go, but I hope that the interview comes out first, then
we'll do this.
Yeah, and then do this. So, as far as that goes, with the things to do in the surrounding area, strictly, you did touch up on it, how there's the walk around the lake, which is a very beautiful lake.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's one thing that we have plenty of in Florida, are a shit ton of lakes.
There are gators in there. Is it wet? There's a gator in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah. Well, that's snakes and spiders and all. It's Florida. It's very much in a... I wouldn't necessarily say undeveloped part of Florida, but it's quite rural compared to the big cities that Florida's known for.
And there is also a lot of history there, right down the road. And part of the ghost tour, I don't want to ruin anything, but it's now an old folks home. But originally, the crown jewels from England were there for a little bit. Yeah.
Of all places, Inverness held the crown jewels of England.
Right, that's what I said.
That's that pinky out.
Oh no, definitely. When you're in this place, you definitely want your pinkies out. They'll appreciate it.
And that's what I appreciate about them. Of course, truth be told, that probably they had the crown jewels there because up until not that long ago, no one's really heard of Inverness that much. And they were like, oh, this is going to be a safe place.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
But, I mean, beautiful area. I would, at some point, like to do a complete tour of the downtown area.
Oh, for sure.
But in the meantime, little snippets here and there are going to have to suffice in the meantime. And, I mean, all in all, just so much to do up there. It's almost sensory overload when it comes to restaurants in breweries, pubs, eateries, all kinds of stuff going on there.
Ice cream shops, and
They got ice cream there?
I mean, not at the Storm, but yeah, no, just downtown Inverness, they got ice cream shops.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
There are 2 different ice cream shops there, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Definitely something to check out next time that we go up there, which I am hoping sometime soon, but in the same token, for full transparency to the channel, when we got the footage between all the places that we're going to go through and review, I'm not going to spoil anything, but that was a mad dash. That was such an absolute mad dash.
We've been doing some work.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, when it comes to content creation and content, providing everything for everyone, it does take time, and it takes a lot of effort, too. So I do appreciate, for anyone that is listening to us, kind of weird backdrop going on here with the fan. I just now noticed that. Yeah, it'll let you know that we're not just sitting here doing a whole bunch of AI stuff.
Also, shout out to the chef at Trunk Bullet. He's been one of our big supporters.
Hell yeah. Which, do you remember his name? Yeah, names, unfortunately.
That's a whole other story that we will get into here in a little bit.
Before we sign off and switch up to a new exotic part of my house, is there anything else that you want to add to Storm?
Yeah, did you check out the bathroom?
You know what? That was one thing I didn't do when I was up there. I didn't check out the bathrooms.
It's super clean. Like, you can get some work done in there. I hate to say it like that, but I was comfortable in there, and I'm like, you know what? things happen.
Which, I mean, that's one of the things that we do strive for on the channel is the full spectrum of experiences that we encounter along the way when it comes to all these places. Clean bathrooms are essential. I don't know if it's because we hit that point in our lives where that's all we care about, or whatever the case may be, the hyperfixation, if you will.
Oh, no, you can't be hot, when you're doing the deed.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, call of nature is going to be the call of nature.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can prevent.
There's no other way to describe it.
Oh, yeah. Well, as far as what I would recommend to do, going up there on Wednesdays, even though that was my first experience thus far, going up on Wednesdays is pretty cool. A little bit later in the evening, I did get there a little early just so I had plenty of time to be able to interview David. Wanting to say that they did poker.
Yeah, they do different things. So I think it's poker on Wednesday. I think they do. Yeah, they do live music, but I think they do trivia also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just check them out on their website. We'll put a link on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have links in the description down below for Storm Distillery. We'll also have the address to go there as well, too. That way you have no excuse to not be able to go there.
Right.
Let's see. One other thing the only caveat I could say with the place is parking is a little bit on the slim side as the evening gets a little bit longer. So.
Yeah, because that's downtown.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, that goes for any downtown location. Parking's always going to be ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
But in doing so, I just recommend getting there a little early. According to David, what he explained to me, it's very common for people to get there and have a drink at one place, have food at another place, be able to bounce around, support the overall local community that is the downtown.
Right next door to him is another bar, and he fully supports them, which is awesome.
And vice versa as well, too, because not one person can have the monopoly of the gambit that is a downtown area. So, I mean, worst thing they could do is help out your neighbor.
Yeah. And he's full on about that. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
He seemed like a really awesome guy.
Oh, yeah. Very receptive on all the questions I asked him. Now, there were a couple of questions that he couldn't answer just because I wouldn't necessarily say trade secrets.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time,
I get what you're saying.
His process is going to be his process when it comes to his distilled spirits.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you don't like coffee. But one thing that I did like about the place, they did have Black Rifle coffee, which is one of my favorite coffees to get. Between that and Dunkin' Donuts, because I'm not that bougie.
But anyway.
Yeah, very extensive menu up there. Very extensive history to go along with the place. All in all, I highly recommend going back there.
When you look at the drink menu, you're like, wait, I can get this?
Oh, it's a legit menu. Like what you would find at a restaurant kind of menu.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So different kind of cocktails and everything that go along with it. But aside from that, I can't think of anything else to add to it. Is there anything that you can think of, Strick?
Nope.
No?
They were a good place. I liked them.
Yeah. I mean, as far as a rating goes, solid 9 out of 10. What would have made it a 10 out of 10 if they had a wider selection of chips? Because they did have, just like most bars that don't sell food, they're going to have, like, little snack items. They did have that going on, but it would have been nice to have, like, fried pickles or something like that.
But I mean, they don't have a kitchen.
Yeah.
So.
And one thing that I did want to point out, when it's been to the distilleries that I've been to over the years, unfortunately I don't have photos of it, but with the distilleries I've been to, the quote-unquote bar lounge area has been on a little bit of a small side. Not this place.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely comfortable in there.
And that was one thing that David did mention. He did sacrifice some of the lounge space, or no, other way around. He sacrificed the manufacturing and preparation area for more lounge space, just so there could be more people to be able to enjoy themselves in there. Which, I mean, bravo to him. Delightful seating in there, delightful bar. I mean, like I said, great place overall. What highly recommend going. And with that being said, I'm Raymond. Intoxication Station. We'll catch you next time.